Good morning, guys. It is Tuesday morning, and until like 5 minutes ago I thought I would be staying home. I haven't slept tonight, so that's a thing. I have some aches and pains. I don't know why, and I don't want to kind of just have ideas on what it is, because and I have a doctor's appointment on Thursday. Here's the thing, I've been going around because I have a notice on my refrigerator that says the 13th, and I went through my notices today because I'm kind of like, the 13th, that sounds not correctly, and I went to the refrigerator and realized the 13th was actually the 13th of March, and I actually been to that doctor's appointment. So I went into my mobile where I put all my times and figured out that I have a time at a Thursday. So I'm a little bit happy, because that means there's only 2 days before I can kind of figure this out, and that means only 2 days of no sleep. Awesome. But yes, I'm really tired, and I'm like, but I don't gonna work today. It's not a thing. Or I'm gonna work, but I'm gonna work from home. And then it was so nice to get into work yesterday and talk to all the people. So I decided, well, I do it today too. So now I'm on my way to work. So good morning, guys. I hope you have an awesome day. So guys, I'm home. I actually been home for hour and a half, I think. I was like, I might sit down. I was a little bit out of breath walking home, so I thought I would sit down. I just like fiddle on the computer, and then I start doing stuff and do the vlogging and stuff. But one of the things that I wanted to do, and I decided yesterday that I would do it rather sooner than later, and that is that I repointed my domain. So I have craftblog.com, and it has been pointing to my blogger blog. Well, I decided to point it to my Craftabit Creations new WordPress thingy that I've been doing. I still have a whole bunch of photos that I want to kind of edit and put up, but I'm feeling that don't need to do that right now. Don't need to do that right now, so I'm not going to do that right now. I'm just going to let it be as it is. I'm going to need to add a couple more pages, and that is going to be like things I take bit by bit, but right now it works, and it looks basically as it looked before. There are a few differences that I'm not taking, things I'm not really taking with me from my former blog to this. Instead, I want to make pages for that information. One being, I've had this long list on my sideboard with like which companies I've been working with, competitions that I have won, etc. I think I'm going to put it somewhere else on the blog. I'm still not sure, so I've decided not to take them with me. And also from my former blog, I had a lot of like DT specifics, as I actually have left almost every design team right now, so I just don't need to remove them. I'm gonna leave it as is. I am going, however, to write a blog post where I'm telling that I'm moving, and say that if you usually go to craftblog.com, you won't see this post, but if you use craftblog.blogspot.com, which is the address from that I've had since 2009, then you want to update your bookmarks to craftblog.creations.com. I still don't know if the MailChimp thing I have like a mail list, if that will also kind of
hop through. So I'm going to look into that. I think I'm going to just write my blog post and say bye-bye to the blog, to my Blogger blog, and see if that blog post automatically goes over. If it comes in to my mail list, then I need to fix that with RSS feeds and stuff. If it doesn't, I don't. That's kind of the thing. Instead of trying to find the information, sometimes I just get crazy because, for example, now when I was looking at the DNS and things to change my domain, I did one thing for Blogger, and there's a whole other thing for WordPress, and I didn't really understand it, even though I'm a web developer and should probably know these things. Most domain issues and stuff are actually the operations team do, so I never have had set these things up. But apparently, when I worked with Blogger, I had to have a DNS service in my account, while now I'm using WordPress own DNS servers, so I don't have to worry about it, which makes things actually a little bit easier for me, which actually also may be that I don't have to pay as much at my host. So that's awesome. I'm letting, I think I said it yesterday, but I'm using WordPress.com. So basically I'm using WordPress's own hosting service. I could buy another hosting service and set all those up, but this was actually pretty affordable. I pay €2.99 a month for this service, while I probably would have to pay even more for another service. So that's awesome. But yeah, so it actually works and it's fixed and done, so I don't have to fiddle with it anymore right now. And I called my friend to ask for help, and we ended speaking on the phone for like an hour and 20 minutes or something like that. But it was nice. I haven't talked to him in a while. I haven't met him in a while, so awesome. It's awesome to have like network savvy people around. Christopher works with this stuff too, but he doesn't work with DNSs and domains that much. He works with like firewalls and business firewalls and security instead. So then my friend here, he can help me a little bit more. He'll also do his blog thingy and stuff, so he have a little bit knowledge about that. The blog itself and the code itself I can handle. That is my job. I should be able to handle it, but sometimes things are a little bit more complex then. And like, I could find the information online, but it goes so much faster just calling him. And I think that is one of those things that I have learned the past years, is that if you know who to contact, who knows this information, pretty often it's actually faster to call them up and ask for help than trying to figure it out yourself. And that is time that you can use for other things. However, if you know that you need this information several times in the future, then maybe looking it up and learning about it might be the way to go, because then now when I call him, I'm like, where do I put this and where do I put that, and then I just do it and then it's done. I don't really know. Yeah, I sort of know why. I sort of understood what he was doing, but because it was much easier than I thought. I thought it was much more complex, as setting up Blogger with that service is so much harder than it is with this. So it was much easier than I thought. It was so easy that I just overlooked it. But anyhow, that has been my kind of lunch morning. Worked. It went fine. I'm exhausted, but I go to bed at night. I have to kind of see if I can get myself to actually sleep tonight. Hopefully unless the pain is too much. But yeah, hopefully I can sleep. But I thought I would clean in my room and then maybe make a card. I'm so inspired to make cards. So yeah. Well guys, it is evening and I've been doing stuff non-stop and I'm feeling quite exhausted now. I'm a bit nauseous and I'm hoping that it was the food and nothing else. Yeah, I got home, I had my phone call and did the blog thingy. And then I have people who have been calling me. So I've been in the phone half the day. I cleaned off my craft table. I planned a card. Then Christopher called and we started making dinner / making him buy stuff for dinner. We had quesadillas for dinner today. And I think I'm not supposed to have cheese. So I think I have to put that completely out of my diet. Maybe that can help. Because I think I got a worse migraine after eating. I also think I overeated. I think I ate too much. So when my tummy said, I don't want any more food, I should have stopped, which I didn't. So yeah. But I had a really good evening anyhow. It's been a really good day. All over it's been a good day. I did finish the card. And also we kind of took care of bills and stuff. Which was really nice because we actually spent a lot less. We did like calculation of how much we spent when we were in Miami. We actually spent less than we expected, I think. So that was pretty awesome. And then we have sort of looked at vacation stuff. My boss sent out an email today. It says, hey, I want to have your summer vacations by Friday. To his defense, he actually sent that email weeks ago, but no one kind of remembered, so he had to remind us. But anyhow, because he needs that, we started calculating how much vacation time we have left this year and what we want to do except for summer and stuff like that, to kind of figure out how many weeks we can take during the summer, and then book depending on that. They had 3 weeks that they preferred that you take your vacation during those weeks. In Sweden, you by law actually have the right to take a continuously 4 weeks of vacation during summer. Sweden is crazy. I think it is that you have, by law, you have to have 4 paid vacations. Weeks vacation can be 5. But I have 6 weeks. And 6 weeks vacation means 5 paid days, basically. So for every week I get 5 days. So if I want to split it up, I have a total of 30 days for my vacation. That is a deal I have with my company. And when Christopher changed jobs, he actually got the same deal. So now we're on the same amount of vacation days, which is awesome. But we started calculating and looking at it, and then Christopher said, hey, we should check out how much it costs us to get us to Hawaii. Because we've been talking about Hawaii to Christmas. We actually been talking about it for a couple of years. He has a relative who owns a house on Hawaii. And they were there 1 or 2 years before he and me met. His family went there. So he wanted to go back. So we've been kind of looking at that, realizing how much money just the trip and the hotel would cost. I need to get healthy, I need to be able to do all of these things. I really want to travel more. However, the trip from Sweden to Hawaii with, you have a couple of hours overlay in Los Angeles, so the trip would take 24 hours. I thought the trip Stockholm, Miami was long. This will be so much longer. Yeah, but if I'm healthy, that won't affect me as it does now. So, yeah. I had a lot of things that I wanted to do this evening, but the time ran out. Which is kind of nice also that I, for once, filled up the time and didn't just sit and cross-stitch all evening. But I'm feeling a little bit better. I don't know how much better, but I'm feeling a little bit better. I'm doing the trying thing, seeing how much I can push my body. We have a weekend here when we don't really have anything planned, so then I have the opportunity that if I crash, I have a weekend to relax, because I'm feeling a little bit better, and when I'm feeling a little bit better, I have to push myself a little bit. Usually I pace myself so that I have about the same amount of energy every day, but if I feel better, then maybe I can try to use a couple more hours each day. But we'll see. Still haven't slept thoroughly, so. But yeah, tomorrow, Wednesday, work day. I think that's all I have planned tomorrow so far. Yeah, I might actually go and look at computer chairs. I need a better chair in the office. And about a year ago, I think, we looked at some. I'm like, I want these chairs. And because I've been so good, I cut out all of my kind of costs. So I don't have the like card kit anymore. I don't have those kinds of things anymore. So I'm saving a lot of money, and I haven't bought crafts except for a little bit at Michael's, but that is from another account. And that was just because we were in Miami. I never been to Michael's, or I've only been to Michael's in the States. So this was the second time I went to Michael's. But as I haven't bought any crafts, I actually have a little bit of money tucked away. And I'm not going to use a lot of money, but we have been discussing that I need a new chair, a chair that works both for the computer and for the craft room, or the craft table. And we tried these gaming chairs, and that was the first time that I felt like this one, I can sit in this one for a while. It's a really, really, really good chair. So I'm gonna go and test them, because I took a photo of the chair that I wanted to buy, and then someone stole my mobile phone, which was like last year. So I need to try them out again and see which one would fit me, and that might be the kind of investment I'm going to do this year, because if I have a chair that I actually can sit in, my back won't be hurting as much, and I can work more and craft more. But yeah, right now I'm going to head to bed, so good night, sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite. Bye!